Sox win the World Series. We begin tonight with in-depth coverage of today's rolling rally through Boston. From worst to first, thousands helped celebrate the team's impressive feat, their third World Series title in just 9 years. Eyewitness sports reporter Yanni Caracas begins our in-depth coverage from Fenway Park in Boston.
From inside a packed Fenway Park to the crowded streets and eventually the Charles River, this worst to first bearded bunch of Boston got to celebrate with the fans of Red Sox Nation.
Does this ever get old, all these parades?
Oh, never. You never get old with Boston sports winning championships.
After waiting hours on end outside of Boston City Hall Plaza, fans finally get to see the moment they've been waiting for, the duck boats passing with the World Series champion Boston Red Sox.
As confetti fell and fans snapped photos, the players followed suit. A giant traveling love fest, complete with the trophy and, of course, Big Papi.
Oh, worth it. Only a couple years this time, but it was good. The parade, Papi was everything, man.
What was your favorite part?
Seeing Ortiz.
Seeing the trophy being raised. We got it right here. I actually got a right nice good picture on my phone.
It's the golden age of Red Sox baseball, and a new generation of fans only know success.
Your dad tell you about the lean years when they weren't winning that many?
He has, yeah. I really have only experienced the success, though.
I don't think they really appreciate what we as fans went through.
11 years old, 8 parades. You're pretty lucky.
Yeah, I am lucky because of the city and towns that my sports teams are.
And since fans are getting so used to these parades here in Boston, they're hoping the confetti rains down here in the next sports season. In Boston, I'm Yanni Caracas, Eyewitness News.
Today's rolling rally also paid tribute to the city's ongoing recovery from the tragic Boston Marathon bombings. Eyewitness News reporter Danielle North has more in-depth coverage tonight from along the parade route.
Even the security detail along the parade route got into the spirit of the day. So many people actually specifically chose to come to the site of the marathon bombings to watch the parade. They say they wanted to witness the magical end to an unbelievable story.
Boston strong! Boston strong!
Hundreds of thousands of enthusiastic and grateful fans packed the victory parade route in Boston. But on Boylston Street, the rowdy cheers and chants changed, if only for a moment, when players Johnny Gomes and Jared Saltalamacchia placed the World Series trophy right on the Boston Marathon finish line, and also presented a Boston Strong jersey as thousands of fans looked on. And then singing as loudly as they could, the fans broke into song. God Bless America could be heard up and down this special street.
It's America's team this year.
Jimmy Lawless of Bristol was in Boston on the day of the marathon bombings to watch the Sox play. He then came back to witness a triumphant Game 6 finish, but he felt he also had to be here today.
And I don't want to say it was that moment that brought them all together, but it really gave them a reason, play the way they did every day, play their heart out, play as hard as they could for each other, not just to win the game, but, to pick up another player, to play for the person pitching that day. It's just something about that team. This city deserves this. This is exactly what this city needs to get through, a tough time that happened on that day. And it's just awesome that we're all here, and this is why we wanted to be around this spot. Just a lot of energy here.
It was so evident that so many people who came here today were pleased that it was not only a spectacular celebration along Boylston, but a safe one, too. In Boston with the Mobile Newsroom, I'm Danielle North, Eyewitness News.